Previously, we completed the solutions of linear and non-linear partial differential equations of first order. Now, we are going to discuss solutions of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equations. Solutions of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equations. First, what is meant by homogeneous linear higher order partial differential equation? Now, homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. A homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation is of the form nth derivative of z with respect to x plus a1 into nth derivative of z with respect to x n minus 1 times and with respect to y 1 time plus a2 into nth derivative of z with respect to x n minus 2 times and y with respect to y 2 times plus and so on plus an into nth derivative of z with respect to y n times is equal to f of x comma y. Say this is equation number 1. Linear partial differential equation means so the degree of the each term in the differential equation must be equal to 1 and the dependent variable here z is the dependent variable, x and y are independent variables. So and dependent variable and its derivatives are not multiplied together. Those type of equations are called linear partial differential equations. In ordinary case also the same kind of definition. So the degree of each term must be equal to 1 and dependent variable and its derivative cannot multiply together. So z and its derivatives cannot multiply together in this expression. So such type of expressions are known as homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. Why are you calling it as higher order? So more than 1. So order of the partial derivatives it involves more than 1. It is a higher order partial differential equation. Second order, third order, fourth order and so on. So these are higher order partial differential equation. So why are you calling it as a homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation? Here you see that this is the nth order partial derivative. Here we see that nth order partial derivative. Here you see that nth order partial derivative. Here you see that nth order partial derivative. In the entire expression, so the nth order derivative is only involved. That n may be second order, third order, or fourth order, whatever the order. The same order derivatives involves in each term of the expression of the given partial differential equation, then it is called homogeneous higher order. So linear, I already explained, the degree of the each term must be equal to 1 of the derivative. So then it is called linear. So this is called a homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. This is the general form of the higher order linear partial differential equation of homogeneous. Therefore, where A0, A1, A2 and so on, An are constants. Now, writing dou by dou x is equal to capital D, dou square by dou x square is equal to capital D square and so on. Dou by dou y equal to D dash, dou square by dou y square is equal to D dash and so on, such that dou z by dou x is equal to capital D, dou square z by dou x square is equal to D square and so on. Dou z by dou y is equal to D dash and dou square z by dou y square is denoted by dou dash square. Therefore, equation 1 can be written as, now equation 1 can be written as by using this capital D for the derivative. This is A0 into, this can be written as d power n of z plus A1 into d power n minus 1 into d dash plus A2 into d power n minus 2 into d dash square plus and so on plus an into d dash power n into z equal to capital F of x comma y. Say this is equation number 2. Say this is equation number 2, where capital D stands for the operation of partial derivative with respect to x, and d dash stands for the operation of partial derivative with respect to y. So equation 1 becomes in this symbolic form. Therefore, this can also be written as phi of d comma d dash into z is equal to f of x comma y, function of x comma y. This is the symbolic form of the given homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation 1. Therefore, for example, differential equation is dou square z by dou x square minus 5 into dou square z by dou x dou y plus 6 into dou square z by dou y square is equal to e power x plus y. Here see that a0 is 1, a1 is 5, a2 is 6, and also see that this is second order derivative with respect to x 2 times, second order derivative of z with respect to x 1 time, with respect to y 1 time. This is second order derivative of z with respect to y 2 times. Here this is second order, this is second order, this is a second order. In the entire equation, in each term, we are having only second order partial derivatives. So this is a homogeneous of order 2. Therefore, this is called homogeneous partial differential equation and linear partial differential equation, because degree of this is 1, degree of this is 1, degree of this is 1, and dependent variable z and its derivatives are not multiplied together. Therefore, this is a linear homogeneous higher order partial differential equation. This is the example. If you can write it in the symbolic form, so therefore we can write put d by dou x is equal to d and dou by dou y is equal to d dash and so on. Therefore, this becomes capital d square of z minus 5 into capital, this can be written as d dash plus 6 into, this is with respect to y 2 times, d dash square into, we are writing z commonly to the right of this operator is equal to e power x plus y. So this is the homogeneous higher order partial differential equation. And another derivative, another partial differential equation, homogeneous partial differential equation. Now this is dou cube z by dou x cube minus 3 into dou cube z by dou x square into dou y plus 4 into third derivative of z with respect to y 3 times equal to 0. Therefore, the right hand side becomes in this equation he has given 0. Therefore, homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. These are the example. Here also you can see, so third order derivative, third order derivative, third order derivative with respect to one independent variable x, here with respect to two independent variables x, with respect to x 2 times, with respect to y 1 time, with respect to y 3 times. Therefore, these are all the third order partial derivatives in the given expression. Each term consists of third order derivatives only. Therefore, it is homogeneous partial differential equation. Now, as in the ordinary differential equation, here also the solution consists of two parts. One is complementary function and other one is the particular integral. But the methods of finding it are different. We can see in detail how can you find the complementary function and the particular integral of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation in detail. Now, solution of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. We know very well that in the case of ordinary differential equations, the complete solution consists of two parts. They are, one is complementary function. Complementary function. Number two, particular integral. We already know that in ordinary differential equations, the complete solution consists of two parts. They are one complementary function and the second one is a particular integral. We already solved many problems in unit number 1 and unit number 2 of second semester. So ordinary differential equations with the constant coefficients and also with variable coefficients. So Cauchy homogeneous linear equation and Lesender's homogeneous differential equations we already solved. So there we have seen that complete solution consists of two parts, complementary function and a particular integral. Here also the complete solution of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation consists of complementary function and number 2 particular integral. So here also the complete solution of homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation consists of two parts. One is complementary function and other one is a particular integral. How to find the complementary function and particular integral? So, and explained clearly as follows. Now, find the complementary function and a particular integral. We can explain as follows. Now, to find the complementary function. Now, to find the complementary function. The complementary function is the solution of the equation a naught into d power n plus a1 into d power n minus 1 into d dash plus a2 into d power n minus 2 into d dash square plus and so on plus an into d dash power n equal to 0. Therefore, this is phi of d comma d dash is equal to 0. We are writing this expression as a function of d comma d dash is equal to 0. The complementary function is the solution of the equation. In this equation, put capital D is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. Then we get an equation in terms of m, which is called the auxiliary equation of two, which is called the equation 2 already written. This is equation number 2. This is equation number 2. So we have written the auxiliary equation of the equation 2 by substituting capital D is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. The resultant equation is called the auxiliary equation of a homogeneous linear higher order partial differential equation. Now, the auxiliary equation of two is a naught into m power n plus a1 into m power n minus 1 into 1 plus a2 into m power n minus 2 into 1 plus and so on an into 1 is equal to 0. M power n plus a1 into m power n minus 1 into 1 a2 into m power n minus 2 into 1 plus and so on plus a into n a suffix n into 1 equal to 0, which is the auxiliary equation of the given homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation. Now let the n roots of the equation, auxiliary equation, be m1, m2, m3 and so on, m suffix n. By the fundamental theorem of algebra, nth degree polynomial has a n roots. Therefore, here this is nth degree polynomial. It is equal to 0. Therefore, this is nth degree equation. It must have n roots. We are assuming those roots are say m1, m2, m3 and so on. mn be the roots. Now, here we may exist different cases. All the roots may be real or complex, may be equal or different. So we will discuss the different cases of roots of the auxiliary equation. Now, case 1. All the roots are different. If the roots are real or complex, and different, say m1 not equal to m2 not equal to m3 not equal to, and so on, not equal to m suffix n. So if all the roots are real or complex, no problem, any kind. So either real roots or complex roots and are different, say that m1 not equal to m2 not equal to m3 not equal to mn, then the complementary function, simply we can written as a CF, is equal to f1 of y plus m1x plus f2 of y plus m2x plus f3 of y plus m3x plus, and so on, f suffix n of y plus f suffix nx. If you can get two roots for the second order partial differential equation, you can write two functions f1 and f2 with the m1 and m2 roots. If third order differential equation is given, we may get three roots. In that case, we can write f1, f2, f3 such that y plus m1x, y plus m2x, y plus m3x. In the case of all the roots are different. Now, we are writing case 2. Here, if any two roots are equal, case 2, if any two roots are equal, say m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m, and other roots are different, then the complementary function CF is equal to f1 of y plus mx plus x into f2 of y plus mx plus f3 of y plus m3x plus, and so on, plus f suffix n of y plus f suffix n of x. In the case of two roots are equal, m1 equal to m2 equal to m, in this case we can write f1 of y plus mx plus x into f2 of y plus mx, and from third root these are different, therefore we can write f3 y plus m3x plus f3 y plus m4x plus, and so on, f suffix n of y plus mnx. This is the complementary function in the case of repeated roots. And case 3, if three roots are repeated, if three roots repeated the same, then In the next term, you can get x square into f3 of y plus mx, and other roots are different. Then we can get f4 y plus m4x plus f5 y plus m5x and so on fn y plus mnx. Now case 3. If any three roots are equal, say m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m3 is equal to m, and others are different, then the complementary function equal to f1 of y plus mx plus f2 of x into f2 of y plus mx plus x square into f3 3 of y plus mx plus f4 of y plus m4x plus and so on plus f suffix n of y plus f suffix mnx, which is the complementary function for the homogeneous linear higher order partial differential equation. Either real or complex, we can write the complementary function like this, as in case 1, case 2, case 3 only. Therefore, next note. If in the homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation, the right hand side is 0, then the complementary function gives the complete solution. So in the homogeneous higher order linear partial differential equation, the right hand side is 0. So complementary function only gives the complete solution, because the particular integral is right hand side is 0. So 0 by denominator becomes 0. Therefore complementary function gives the complete solution.